Damask, and this plays 1 to 4 players and takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. And a damask is a patterned fabric woven from silk, if you're unfamiliar with it, like I was. But this is a drafting and pattern building game where players are each going to have their own player shield. But then there's going to be a shared wheel in the center of the board that represents a spinning wheel of silk of different color types. And the whole goal here is to try and collect these different pattern damask cards, matching the different patterns and colors with the one that you got previously. And you're going to be scoring points based on the matching colors and patterns of the damask that you're able to collect. And on a player's turn, you just have to perform one of 2 possible actions, but then there's also 2 optional actions that you can take after that. And the first action is to simply take one of the damask cards from the shared display, and the card will say on one side which colored cubes you need to collect in order to complete that damask, but otherwise it's just going to go into your own personal play area. And the second action you can take is to take cubes from the silk wheel, and this has a really interesting mechanism because you can take any cube you want, but then you're going to take all the cubes to the left or to the right of that cube until you pick up 2 cubes of the same color. So if you were to start at this red cube and then move counterclockwise, you would pick up the red cube, then you would gain the yellow one, the black one, and then the pink one, but then you would pick up a second pink one, and that would trigger the end of collecting the cubes. For each cube that you collected, you're going to be rotating the wheel that many spokes, and any time that the arm on the wheel passes one of these special action tokens, that's going to trigger that action and affect all players. Any cubes that you can actually use to complete a damask will go onto your damask card, but if you don't have a matching location for that, then it's going to go on your overflow card. And the reason that that's important is because one of the optional actions is to take the overstock cubes from another player. But the catch here is that you can only take a single color, so you can choose any other opponent and take all of the same color from their overflow card. And that's not completely terrible for your opponent because they're also going to get a faction favor token, and these can be gained in a few different ways throughout the game, and they're going to have some special bonus actions that they can spend for later, or they can also be traded for victory points. And the second optional action is that if you did gain all the cubes to complete that damask, then you can mount that damask into your player stand. This will gain you points based on how it matches with the damask that you placed before, and the game continues like this until the end of the game, and the player with the most victory points at the end wins. And if you are interested in this one, make sure to subscribe to get notified because it will get you a small micro expansion.